Welcome everybody, we're gonna do a Volibear guide, a full guide everybody. We're gonna talk about runes items, we're gonna talk about clearing paths, we're gonna talk about what do you wanna skill. Everything for season 15 will be packed in this video. And if I have left something out, tell me in the comments, we're gonna talk about that in the comments. And before I do that though, let's talk a little bit about myself. So I'm a Volibear main since forever, man. I'm playing this game for like 15 years, man. I've never thought I'm gonna play this game for 15 years, bro. Not gonna lie. I started season 2 I don't know exactly when, but I started season 2. And as you can see, I'm like playing this dude forever, man. I'm like, I played reworked Volibear. I played him once the second he got released. And from then, I was just playing him. As you can see, I'm a veteran. As you can see, look at you can see over here for how long I've been playing this game. Next to my Wukong, I like to play Volibear, and I like to come up with these guides because I think I have legitimate ground to talk about Volibear. The highest I've reached, the highest elo, the highest rank I've reached was Masters with this dude. So I think I know what I'm talking about, and I think you can take my suggestions for real. These are no clickbait or something like that. And I think you will be good to go with this guide in season 15, Volibear. Let's go. All right, everybody. Best items for season 15 on Volibear. Let's go over that. So the starting item, your jungle pet should be the Moss Stomper, right? Moss Stomper grants you the shield, and this adds up on the survivability of Volibear. I guess you could go for the blue one as well, which will add movement speed, but then again, you don't really need movement speed. You got movement speed in your kit, and later on you will see you will also gain movement speed out of the items. So what's the point in stacking even more movement speed, right? So that's why I don't like to go for the blue one. I like to go for the green one, so at least I get the shield, all right? Even though it's a little shield, but hey, you get the shield. So it adds up on your survivability. As you can see, you don't need a health potion. I did not add one health potion over here because you don't need that as Volibear. The clearing on Volibear is very healthy. And if you clear in the correct way, which we will see later on, you absolutely need no health potion. You've saved that 50 gold, and sometimes 50 gold goes a long way, I can tell you that, okay? I mean, how many times you caught yourself sitting in the fountain waiting for 10 gold? See, this is what I'm talking about. And wasting a lot of time while your team decides to pick up a 4v5 and you're like waiting, oh, when do I get my item, man? In 5 seconds. Wait me, people. Yo, wait me, please. And you just ping the item that your team can see. Oh, 5 gold, 4 gold, 3 gold, and meanwhile they died. Meanwhile, they just lost the game. Why? Because you were waiting for 5 gold. So 50 gold sometimes go a long way. That's what I'm saying, guys. So save that 50 gold. You don't need that. All right. So then the boots that you should be picking up is plated steel caps, and try to get the upgrade of it, because only then it's really worth it. Gaining another shield out of your boots adds again on the survivability, and Volibear is all about survivability, man. You don't want to go into the team fights trying to suck all the damage, but then you die in like a split second. All right, these items that I'm gonna present you now, including Armored Advance, gonna make sure that you're gonna stay a split second longer. All right, so try to aim for these. In my opinion, the best boosts. Then the core item should be looking like this, guys. Cosmic Drive is a really good item on Volibear because the things that this item offers just gives you everything you need. Okay, you get AP, you get health, you get ability haste, you get movement speed, and when you hit someone, all right, with your magic spell, which is E, or your passive, or your ult, you will get again movement speed. All right, so you can like stick to the target very easy with this item. And this is why I'm recommending Cosmic Drive to have some damage. I guess you could go for Sundered Sky, you know, but I don't know what it is. I dislike Sundered Sky. I always, when I check the numbers, I did not heal that much. I do not heal that much like I'm supposed to do, right? Like I'm supposed to heal. I don't know. It shoots Wukong a lot better than Volibear. And this is why I don't like Sundered Sky, man. It feels very squishy in the early. Cosmic Drive is also the same, has the same issue. You feel squishy in the early, so you gotta take care and keep that in mind. But once you have the item, especially then you have Deadman's, things become a lot easier and very, very better. And you do damage at the same time. You stick to targets at the same time. You can catch people. Which brings up the next item, which is Deadman's Plate. Because of this item, you don't need Iceborne Gauntlet, by the way. Because Iceborne Gauntlet just gonna, the only thing that Iceborne Gauntlet does is it's gonna add some utility in your kit, which is like slowing the target once you hit him with the Q. But the same thing applies to Deadman's Plate. Once you hit the target, you can just apply the slow effect. But on top of it, it adds 4% movement speed again, as you can see. 55 armor, guys, 350 health. Again, a lot of things this item offers, and is cheaper than Iceborne Gauntlet, I guess. Is it? Is it though? Let me see. It's actually the same. It's the same, but it has more. Has the same amount of health. More armor though, movement speed instead of the 50 ability haste. So I'll take this to put together with this. Then you can like slow the target. Then you create your movement speed buff out of this item, and boom, they cannot run away anymore. So then, after you have these three items, 1, 2, 3, build this ASAP, by the way. So after you have Deadman's, immediately go for this item, and you will be unstoppable in the team fights. They cannot kill you. And then the fourth item should be Spirit Visage. Spirit Visage, nonetheless, is a very good item, even though if they don't have any AP, guys, maybe then you don't buy it. But in general, Spirit Visage suits Volibear so good because it increases the heals and the shields by 25%. It's overall a good item on Volibear because of the stats, but because also of the passive, you know. The passive is the important thing here. Increasing the numbers by 25%. It suits Volibear so good. And then your fifth item should be Jack Show. Jack Show offers you everything you need for survivability, Chain Vest, a cloak, and again HP, and which means again your survivability will be increased and your damage of your W will be increased as well. And if you stay for 5 seconds in these combats, guys, in champion combats, your armor and your magic resistance is increased by 30%, guys. So you get more armor and magic resistance, which again increases your survivability. And the only thing that Volibear has to do is, like in these team fights, is to suck the damage, to distract the enemy team, and yeah, to suck the damage while your AP and AD carries gonna do their damage on their team. You know, this is the only thing that Volibear has to do basically in the late, and these items help this playstyle. Okay, so build them. All right, let's head over to the runes, everybody. We got the runes in front of you. It's the pretty standard one. Nothing really changed. You want to keep this rune page just like last season. You want to go for press the attack, because proccing press the attack with Volibear is very, very easy, and you increase the damage that you do once you have procced it. Okay, your damage will be higher. So take it. Triumph. Any takedown will restore 5% of your health and add 20 gold on top of it, guys. We need gold for our items, so take this. Legend Haste, you could go for Legend Alacrity for some more attack speed, but we don't really want to do damage in the in the team fights. We just want to suck the damage. So having A lot more ability haste in our kit makes sense. So this is why you want to go for Legend Haste. You get 15 ability haste out of this rune. Take it. The last one is Coup de Grace. You deal more damage to low health enemy champions, guys. So once you have, once you see someone is low on the health bar, let's say you want to gank top lane, he's low on the health bar, you increase the damage to make sure to get the kill. And to make sure that this guy is not gonna escape, because your damage will be increased the lower the health of the enemy target is. So then on the second one, guys, we have celerity. We have the sorcery tree going on here, and we got celerity and water walking. All in all these runes, and when I say all, I mean the precision runes as well that we just talked about also. Ensures a playstyle which makes it able to be aggressive in the early. Okay, the current meta is all about to get the first blood, guys. We need that first blood, and with these runes, once you hit the enemy jungler somewhere in the jungle, these runes gonna make sure that you can beat the shit out of this guy. He has no chance against you, Volibear level 3. To fight you, okay, with these runes. Boom, you just smack him, okay, just because of your press the attack. Like, leave alone the other runes, but press the attack is gonna make sure. Then you have water walking, which will give you more movement speed, but AP or AD adaptive in the river. So if you like catch the enemy jungler in the river while doing the scuttle, guess what? Your damage will be increased. And then you have celerity going on and the movement speed of water walking, which will make sure that you get the kill once this guy decides to run away. Because he's gonna decide to run away, I can tell you that. Because a bear is fucking coming at him, you know? So he's going to run. And this is why these runes are so important. Then we have the little ones. Attack speed, 10%. Again, creates a good fighting situation in the early. Then we have +9 adaptive force. Then we have +65 health, which will increase your survivability, but also the damage that you do with your W. So all these runes, everybody, all these runes, I want to emphasize on that, help you to get the first blood. Either in the jungle by fighting the enemy jungler, or by ganking laners and get the first blood over there. This rune page is going to help you with that. Alright, everybody, so the first jungle clear I want to show you guys here is the top side till bot side jungle clear. I'm going to talk about everything in detail so you can clear this ASAP super fast. Alright, so you in the early, I have my jungle camp spawned everywhere, okay, so you don't have to wait. But in the early of a real game, you want to bring up the scoreboard, and this is the timer for the blue buff. It's gonna tick down, and once it says 2 seconds, you can put your E, and it will just spawn when the blue buff spawns. Okay, so then you start auto attacking it every time 2 slaps, and then you move backwards, just like that. Boom, just like that. Just like that. Now comes the tricky part over here. You bring up this guy over here and this guy over here. Boom. Then you go for W. Boom. See what I'm saying? And then you use your W as an auto reset, because it works like an auto reset. So this means you do an auto attack and then you W, right? Let the land thunder. Another slap to keep up the passive. Auto attack. Alright, there we go. Auto attack W. We bring them over here. We bring them over here again. Slap. Boom. There we go. Now we put our circle over here. So we hit that chicken camp and keep up the passive. It's all about keeping up the passive. And we use our Q, just like our W, as an auto reset, which means we do an auto attack. And then we go for the ability itself. Auto attack W. Auto attack Q. See what I'm saying? Auto attack W again. 2 slaps, we go backwards. There we go. Boom. We've smited. We don't have to smite. Actually, you want to keep the smite up. That's my bad. You want to keep the smite up just in case the enemy jungler shows up somewhere at the scuttle. You want to have smite up. And boom. There you go. Cleared this very easy. There you go. And now you go for scuttle, right? Put another point into Q. We got Mr. Atakan over there chilling. But we don't care about him. So we put up over here. Boom. And we use our abilities as an auto reset. Boom. There it is. And then you look for gank opportunities either on bot lane or top lane. If this is not the case, just press the B button and just go back. So this is the first clearing pattern that I want to show you here. Alright, the next one, clearing pattern, is something that takes advantage of the vertical jungle playstyle. So if you wanna do vertical jungling, which I don't think is troll in this season, because of the aggressive way, the way you play the game, it's a lot more aggressive than like just clearing from here till here. You know, you clear from this to this, and maybe you catch the jungler somewhere and you kill him, right? So if you have vision over the enemy jungle and you know where he starts, you can do this vertical jungling play style. Then I'm going to show you how you do this. And again, just like on the blue side, with the blue buff, you bring up the scoreboard, and once it says 2 seconds, you can like press E, and it will just spawn simultaneously with the camp itself. So again, we just hit the big bird. We don't have to hit any of the others because our passive will just kill it. There you go. Then you go over here. You don't clear it though. You just auto attack it to keep up the passive, you know. And then you walk over here. Boom, just like that. And then now you continue with that. Again, auto attack into W. You don't care about the little one because the little one's just gonna die because of the auto attacks of you. Boom. And another boom. And now we go actually for the red buff here. Auto attack into W. Keeping smite up for the red buff. Auto attack into W again. Auto attack into W. Boom, there it is. Is he gonna die? There you go. So now you can look for vertical jungling. Okay, now you can look for the blue buff. Walk over here. Do the blue buff. Maybe Gromp or maybe Wolf. Whatever you think is the right move here. Depends on the game, of course, okay? You do the jungle clear over here. And maybe catch the enemy jungler, which will lead into a kill with these runes and with Volibear in general. Volibear is very good in the early. I want to emphasize on that, okay? He's very good in 1v1 situations. Oh, thank you so much, Halush. Kalio. I'm sorry if I pronounced the name incorrectly, though. Alright, yeah. Follow the stream, by the way, on Twitch. As for the skills, guys, you wanna max out your Q, okay? Put every point that is possible to use into Q early. You wanna put every point into Q. This will add up. This will add your movement speed, and it will add the damage you do on your very first hit once you stun someone, okay? The second ability I want you to max out is W. Of course, you start with E as your first ability to clear the camps. But from then, you just leave it like that. You just leave it like that. And max out Q and then W second. Of course, whenever you get the chance to put a point into ult, you want to put a point into ult, right? And that will be it, man. Volibear is like pretty easy. It's not, there's no what's it called behind that, you know? Mathematics or something like that. It's pretty straightforward. So do it.